morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra, and today we are going to look at the week of September 2nd to 8th. I can't believe I'm saying that already. Anyway, we're in my new Tyler binder. If you guys have not yet seen my monthly setup, I will link that video for you. But here she is in all her glory. She's my beautiful Tyler binder, and I'm so happy to switch. I know I mentioned in my monthly video that I had been in my Aspen for 5 weeks, so I was more than ready to switch to a new binder. So I'm going to find my task card. I've also switched over to my new, my old divider system. So over the summer, so for all of July, all of August, I had my 6 side tabs, and now I've got my 6 side tabs, 4 top tabs, and 4 bottom tabs. So that's that's 8 plus 6 is 14. I've got 14 tabs altogether. I don't think I can do math. I think I said 16 before. Wow, I must be losing it. Okay, so let's look at the weekly task card. The first task is to review the previous week. So let's go do that. Let's see how easy it is now to just flip to the right section because I've got all my tabs. I love it. Okay, so let's go back to the first Thursday. I did keep these inserts here on purpose because I knew that I would be coming back to review everything. Okay, so we had been in Vancouver the week before. We had left Sunday and we were there Monday and we came home Tuesday. So Thursday, Wednesday was a really big catch-up day. I don't have that in here because I reviewed that the previous week. But Thursday, this is the day that I filmed my last plan with me in my Aspen binder. I was very productive. The only thing I didn't get to was my week 4 book 2 for Jane's Agenda. This was the first day of the warehouse sale, the anniversary sale, sorry, not the warehouse sale, but the anniversary sale for Jane's Agenda. And yeah, everything was good. It was a good day. You can see that my tasks list wasn't that long because I tackled a lot of things on Wednesday. So the only thing I didn't do was that, and then calling Shaw because I can't. It's Rogers now, I guess, but calling any utility company seems to be a waste of time nowadays. So Friday, I was also got everything done. I am so proud of myself. I did go to karaoke. I put a sticker there, so I couldn't put it on the line, but these inserts only go from 8 to 7, so it doesn't expand through my day. Anyway, Friday, I was a catch-up day. So I filmed a date night makeup look. I edited my bullet journal post and I filmed it that day. And that was pretty much the only thing I really had to do. So that was nice. And then Saturday, a few more things. And I didn't edit my video. So the reason why I was so productive on the weekend is because my husband, Chad, was working. He worked 12-hour shifts Saturday and Sunday. So he was gone. I was here with my kids. I think we went outside. I think we did. I'm trying to remember. I should be writing that down in here. But I cleaned the downstairs bathroom. I remember being productive. I did lots of things. So I picked up the dog stuff. I did my daughter's shelf in her room and my baby shelf. So I organized their blankets, cleaned the downstairs bath, cleaned up the Barbie mess, was working on the grocery list, finished my book, my Anne Rice book, The Teltos, the whole Witching Hour series. It's done. So thankful that it's done. You may have some idea if you're also a reader. That book was so dry. I could not finish it. And the way it ended, I hated it. I don't know about you guys. I know that there's one other person who mentioned they were reading the same book. I don't know about you, but I couldn't. I just couldn't hardly get through that book. But it was my OCD. I had to finish the 3rd book in this series. I had to. Ooh, it drove me crazy. But I'm so glad it's done, and I'm not reading Anne Rice anymore. And you guys know, I met Anne Rice. I did in grade 6. It was at the Young Authors Conference. They came here to Edmonton. I met Martin Godfrey and Anne Rice, and I think that was it. I don't remember who else was in that conference, but I swear to God, if I had known who Anne Rice was, that would have been a really monumental moment for me. But I was more into like even Martin Godfrey. Well, it was a fiction book, I'm pretty sure, that I read, like a fiction series that I bought from him. But anyway, I wish I had been more into reading. Like I was, but I wish I'd had more of a span of authors that I read. And I wish I knew who Anne Rice was, because I would have celebrated that moment for what it was and been like, oh my gosh, Anne Rice. I would have had a fan moment and then been over it. And then probably wouldn't have read the books I read to this day and age. So yeah, but I did meet her. I shook her hand. She didn't sign any books because I didn't buy any of her books. But I remember she had very cold, calculating eyes. That's all I remember. Okay. Anyway, that just popped into my head. I remember finally when I read the books, I was like, oh my gosh, I've met her. I saw her picture in the back of the book. And that was in grade 6. So it was a long time ago. I just wanted to show you what I'm reading now. So this is the newest book by Sarah J. Maas, House of Flame and Shadow. This is a Crescent City novel. The first one is red. The second one is blue. For the life of me, I cannot remember their name, but it's along the lines of House of blah, blah, blah. So I am this far into it. I hope you can see that. That far. Pretty far, actually, for such a big book. And it does tie in to another series that you have to read first, apparently. I've already read them. And I hated that series. I gave it away. So my favorite one was The Throne of Glass. I kept that series, but it was the other one that I, for some reason, cannot remember what their names are now. Rysand? Does that ring a bell? Rysand is, yeah. And he's like all in black and something about his starry eyes. I don't remember. But anyway, he's in this book. So if you want to read this one, you should. You don't have to, but you should read the previous book because, like the other series, it was not my favorite. It was like way off kilter. It was not what I expected. But anyway, it's interesting. So that was my book that I'm reading now, and I'm very happy with it. And of course, I'm interested in it, and I love that series. So I'm like reading it a lot faster than I would have the other one. All right, so Sunday. Again, Chad was working. So I ended up going to get groceries. I went to all 3 places. As you can see, I've had some things on here that I didn't get to. Didn't even forward them to the next day. So Logan's haircut, my haircut, and Connor's desk. But I did do my review stuff, and groceries took up a big chunk of the day. Okay, and then we go to Monday. So Monday, again, I was very ahead of the game, got everything done. And Monday is usually just a journaling day. So I got my plants watered. I read outside. It was quite nice Monday. I finished. Oh, I thought I finished my book. Oh, yeah, I did finish my book the previous day, but I had put it on here already, so I just crossed it off again. I organized the toys. I organized the shoes, did the laundry, watered the plants, made packing lists for my reunion because I'd forgotten stuff this year. So I was like, okay, I need to make a better list for next time. So I did that. I organized my son's desk. That's what I did. And his dresser. And I cleaned up his room. And I'm so grateful it's done. It's such a mess. And I got him to throw out a whole bunch of stuff because I just was like, I don't know what to throw out. What am I supposed to organize here? So I did it and it's done. Tuesday, I made meatloaf and mashed potatoes for supper. There's a few things here that I didn't get to. So I didn't cut my son's hair. Mostly, I was ready to, but he was like, no, I just don't feel like it. So I ended up doing it last night. But so Tuesday is my blog. I wrote my blog. That's the only thing I'm supposed to do on a Tuesday, okay? I wrote it, and then I filmed my IG reel for my flip through of my August binder, so I do have that. It's already ready to go. I usually wait for the 30th or 31st, so I might post it early. We'll see how that goes. But I put away toys. I cleaned all my makeup stuff up. So I'm talking the brushes, I cleaned my counter, I put away my makeup, I cut my own hair, I cut my baby's hair. So cute. He hates his haircut because I use like a big clipper for it and he just hates it, but it looks so cute. I trimmed my dog. It was actually nice outside for like half an hour, and I think I killed 5 wasps while I trimmed his hair. Oh, so annoying. Because wasps are really bad here this year. Like it's really dry, and as soon as it gets dry, they just come in droves. I did Danica's bedding. I did my bedding. I pulled and blanched my beans. So I grew yellow beans this year, and they were on the verge of going bad. So I pulled all the beans. I pulled all the plants. I don't have to do it in October. Put those in the green bin, and then I chopped off the ends of the beans, cut them in half or whatever thirds, and I washed them all off, and then I blanched them. So like I boiled them, like I steamed them for like 2 minutes, and then I put them in, like I've got a food saver thing, so it's a vacuum sealer for anything that would not lose its shape. So I put the beans in there and put them in my freezer. I've got 4 packs for 4 meals, so it's so good. Glad it's done. It was a lot of work, but I didn't have that many, so it wasn't that bad. Um, I gathered all the baby stuff, knew where it was because I knew my sister was coming over Wednesday, and then I called the doctor office. My son was on this ADHD medication, and it just wasn't working. He was getting really angry a lot of the time, so I called the doctor's office. They got back to me yesterday, and they said, "Yeah, pull him off," and then I'm in for another appointment already. They got me in for an emergency appointment, and then did dishes like usual. Set up my son's email because I gave him a Gmail, and then I edited. Oh yeah, I filmed. I don't even think I put that on here. I got my anniversary box from Jane's Agenda, so the September subscription box. I did get it here. I filmed it, and I unfortunately won't be up till I think it's the 1st, whatever this Sunday is. I think it's the 1st, because I realized I had my bullet journal, then today I've got my goal video, and then tomorrow I've got my monthly setup, and then Saturday is a setup. So Sunday is when that video will be posting. So I know it's late. A lot of other people have already posted their September box, but gosh, guys, it was beautiful. So beautiful. And I love the bag. I have the nori green faux leather bag, and it's really nice. I'm going to take it with me to Red Deer this weekend. So then I got ready for Wednesday. So I did a pre-planning sheet, made a new organizing master task list, and then this was yesterday. So again, really productive. The only thing I didn't do was clean the upstairs bathroom. I have to do that today, unfortunately. So first thing I did was I filmed my plan with me. And then my sister came over. So I did wake up late. I didn't wake up till 7. And I didn't finish till almost 9. My kids got up, they had breakfast. And then my sister came over. And then my mom came over at the same time because she had stuff to give to my sister too. I gave her the rest of the baby stuff I had in my house. It's all gone. I felt bad because my son, Logan, my baby, literally cried as they started taking his stuff away. I felt so bad. But my mom convinced me. She's like, you know what? He's going to grow out of it right away anyway. He's going to get new stuff for Christmas and his birthday. His birthday is December 30th. And she was like, why are you holding on to this stuff? You're going to get rid of it sooner or later. So I felt bad, but, it was kind of like out of sight, out of mind. And once it was gone, like he doesn't care. Like he's still got lots of toys here. So anyway, I destashed my middle drawer. I got lots of things done this week from my to-do list, like my weekly and my monthly to-do list. A lot of things tackled, which I'm really happy because now moving everything forward to the new month and the new week, there's less things. So I'm really happy about it. Okay, so all of that's done, and now we're on today. So I'm going to cross off film video. I did put it as my first task because I knew that's what I was going to be doing. And if I can finish early while I wait for this to upload, I'm going to start doing my morning stuff before I have to wake up my son. Today is his first day of school, and I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, but I'm nervous. I had to make his lunch. I forget how to make lunch. So silly. And I don't know where his classroom is, so that's kind of maybe what's making me nervous. I think it's at the back of the school, which also makes me nervous because I won't be able to watch him walk in. So I might walk in with him the first day just to know where he's supposed to go, and then after that, I might just let him walk on his own. Like I drop him off at the road, but then he walks to the school. Okay, so now we have to review previous goals. It's kind of not really worth it, I guess, because I did that yesterday. Everything is already done. We can kind of talk about it, I guess, because it is part of my routine. I still do it in this video. Now I have to remember where everything is because I switched everything. So I did cross everything off. The only thing we didn't get done this month was the basement clean, and I did not clean my Jeep. So I did move that over to here. Maybe not. Clean Jeep. I think I put it on the monthly. Take a look. Pretty sure I did. But like items anyway that we can look at the new goals kind of here when we're in goals is I think I put these in order. So we're going to Red Deer for the weekend. It's Labor Day. My son has the weekend off. My husband has that day off anyway. But goals that we have here. So I need to make a Sunday planner routine. Now that we're getting back into school, I need to figure out what my Sunday is going to look like. I'm talking review, getting ready for the next school day, that kind of thing. Laying out clothes. Basements on here again, of course. Getting things done method. Budget close for August. Red Deer prep. I don't know why I put that on there. Honestly, it's going to be today. I have to pack everything. Red Deer pack list I did last night. Vancouver prep. We're going again on the 8th and 9th of September. Camping pack list. I haven't done that one yet. Supervision fees. Read 5 books. Prep for Q4 October goals. Yard maintenance, October budget, spiritual focus, health focus, planner setup for next month, clean Jeep, bookshelf clean in August goal review. Okay, so now we'll flip over to the month. I'll show you what that looks like. I'll show you what the old ones look like, and then I'll show you what the new ones look like. So here's the old ones. Again, the only thing was the basement. Got everything else done. I'm pretty proud of that. I mean, it's not often that I can do that I can say that I did everything, but I did. Feels good. Okay, same with my task list. I mean, look how many things I crossed off. So many things. And I started reading divination. I'm only into the first chapter, but still, I started reading it. I did pretty good. But yeah. So then the new one, right here. So Red Deer trip coming up, Vancouver trip. I just put the most important things on here. Pretty much the same thing from the quarter goals. And then I know I'm looking at this again, but I know that there was one thing I had done last night. So de-stash middle drawer. So yeah, I did put clean Jeep on here, so that's good. But I do have clean desk drawers, and that's going to be a big one. I have to figure out how I want to organize them. Okay, and then Sunday. So because we're going to be in Red Deer, I have lots of things to do on Sunday because it's the first. So I am going to be taking my computer with me, and I'll get some things crossed off there as well. Okay, so next, review compass card. Let's see what I got done on here. Okay, so water, not really. Journal, yes. Outside when it was nice, I did. I did start reading divination. Yay. Book week 12 study, not yet. Glue, wand, and piggy bank did. Increase meds. I actually haven't increased meds, but I did call the doctor. So that's good. Melissa, pick up stuff, yes. Downstairs bath, yes. Clean desk and closet for Connor, yes. Replant indoor plants, not yet, so that will go on the next one. Pay registration, I have to do that before we leave for Red Deer, so that'll go on the next one. Dexter, we were watching. Eye exam, not yet. Budget close, not yet, because that will be on Sunday. Personal development week. So, break up new books. I did that. CEO, analytics again is Sunday. Monthly review will be Sunday or Monday. Coffee terms, I ordered. Creative, I did my blog. Filmed my bullet journal. September plan with me. And freebies, I did not do. So I'll come back to that. And everything with an X beside it, I'll add to the new card. So quite a few things that I've done. So I'm very proud of myself because you can get easily discouraged when you don't get things done. And, you'll see me go from week to week and I'll be like, yeah, I didn't get it done. And then it's just, trust me, it's like one of those things like perfectionism. It's like, nobody's perfect. Never get everything done exactly perfect, but now I kind of understand what people say when they say done is better than perfect. I don't strive to be perfect, but I do strive to do the best that I can do. And like, by gosh darn it, the best that I can do is pretty near perfect. Because I know that I've got it in me to do absolute good things. So, yeah, but I'm pretty proud of this. Glad I got some of the things done. Okay, so now let's review the calendar, the master task, and the inbox. Put that aside, look at the inbox first. I have to still look at the preschool stuff. Oh my gosh, I might be too late because preschool would have already started. So I'm not sure how that works. I have to find out. So adding new dividers, September setup is done. So for next week, because like all of this week will be over and it'll be quiet again, I'm going to write a letter to my friend, replant my plants, maybe even do my photos, my mom's photos. She ran out of room on her phone, so I'm gonna see what I can do there for her. Look at the week 12 study visit. My sister might be coming with me to Vancouver, and she wants to get away. So this week 12 thing is in October, so it's still a ways away. I don't have to book it immediately. And my sister is like, I could use a getaway. She's having a baby. She's due next week. So her original due date was the 12th. And after examining her baby, they said her due date was now September 9th. So, I mean, she's due in under 2 weeks. And she's like, yeah, I want to go to BC. I want to fly there. But I don't know if it's a good idea because I struggle watching Logan on my own. And if she's got a little baby that comes with her, I don't know if that's a good idea because what am I supposed to how am I supposed to watch Logan? It's so hard. I struggle so much. So, and that's with Chad. We struggle. So I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but now she's got it in her head that she wants to come with me. So okay, send out pics, haven't done. Eyeglasses, nothing. I have to look into that. And mastered camping packing list. So I did the reunion, I did the Red Deer, but I have to do the actual camping one. I don't know if we're going to be camping again. And if we do go camping again, we're going to see if we can rent a trailer or a camper, like a motorhome, because we don't have anything to tow a trailer with. So a motorhome and see if we could rent one. I could get a tent trailer for my Jeep, but I don't have the hookup on the back of my Jeep, and it costs $500 for all the wiring and the towing thing, the hookup. So I'm like, might as well just rent a motorhome. So we'll see how that goes. But if we were to do that, our camping, our situation, what it would look like would be vastly different than it would be if we were taking tents. So I'm still gonna look into that. But yeah, not really that much to add to the list actually. So the letter to my friend, potentially pictures, preschool, indoor plants, maybe look at at least booking my eye exam. I could do that. That's the first thing I could do, the first step. So I should do that. And then I can look into the eyeglasses. As soon as I get my prescription, then I know what's going on. So maybe I'll do that first. And then the camping list is pretty easy enough. Okay, so schedule. We're looking at the new calendar. Here's my new calendar. Isn't it so cute? I'm going to zoom you in a bit. We're looking for Monday to Sunday, the 2nd to the 8th. Wow. So, of course, Labor Day, Monday. Jane's agenda. Oh, I should write that on here. Jane's agenda is not on Monday. I don't want to write the other ones in because I'm not sure what they are yet, but I know Jane's agenda isn't until Tuesday because Monday's a holiday. So it'll be on Tuesday, so that's good. We'll be home. Chad will be back to work, and I will be able to sit down and watch that. Let me think. It's at 9 o'clock. The time change hasn't happened yet. When is the time change? I don't think it's October or November. But yeah, time change hasn't happened, so it'll be at 9 o'clock. I should be home because I dropped my son off at school at 8:30. Well, now it's like a little bit earlier. And then I sometimes go get coffee and then I come home. So if I can set my kids up, get all that done, set my kids up with breakfast, then I will be able to watch this in peace. So my mom has a dental appointment Wednesday. And I was thinking of driving her. It's downtown, and she's kind of freaking out. And she's like, I have to figure out how to get downtown or get a ride there somehow. So I'm like, well, what do I do? I don't know how long her appointment will be. So basically, like, I can't keep my kids down there. So I'd have to drop her off, come home, and then immediately go and pick her up again. Like, that doesn't make sense either. But there's no way I want to pay for parking. And there's no way that I feel like she needs somebody there with her because she's getting like a surgery done and it's a little scary for her. So, but she needs somebody to pick her back up because she's going to be under anesthesia. So, yeah, I don't know. Then, this is when the doctor's office called yesterday and booked the new appointment for Connor for looking at his ADHD symptoms and stuff and giving him new medication. So it was a last minute appointment, but my mom has a doctor's appointment this day, but she doesn't know when it is. So he got booked in for 8:30. So we'll see. She has to get back to me. I'm going to follow up with her today. I think I have that on the list. Remind mom to check appointment time. Yes. Okay. So again, early dismissal for my son. He's done early that day. And then Beetlejuice is released on Friday. So I don't know if we're actually going to go on Friday or if we would go on the weekend or maybe next, like the week after. I don't know. All I know is it's released that day. And then Sunday, we are off to Vancouver. So my mom we'll be back 5 o'clock-ish, 5, 6 o'clock on Monday. So my husband has to miss Monday. And my mom will have to take my son to school that morning. So I'll basically have to lay out for her like what he'll need for school and stuff, how to make his lunch. I'll probably get his lunch meat Saturday before we go. I'm just going to write that in here, or maybe not. Let's see. That's the 7th. I'll write a little note. So that day I'm going to have to get groceries anyway because I realized that's what I had to do the last time when we left on the Sunday. So I'll buy groceries that day and then I'll just remember to buy Connor lunch meat. Okay, so that's it for the week. So still a few things to do. So we'll be unpacking on Monday, be pretty busy. I try to come home fairly early Monday. Probably leave at like 12 or so, be home by 3. get unpacked, be home in time, get everything cleaned up, be in home in time for supper, and then get back into the swing of things. So yeah, so that's my week. So it's actually pretty busy. And then my son still has his appointment on the 23rd as well. So yeah, and then my sister's baby is coming. So if she is due on the 9th, they were talking about getting her induced. I think my sister's daughter, so my niece, starts kindergarten on the 3rd. I'm pretty sure because let me think. We're looking here. So her son started school yesterday, Wednesday. Connor starts today, and her daughter starts Tuesday because they're her first year of kindergarten. And she's like, I hope I don't go into labor on Thursday. But I can't remember why she said Thursday. I don't know why. I don't remember. But she's due on the 9th. So I'm not sure if she's getting induced. They're talking about hooking her up with oxytocin or Pitocin, whatever it is. Whichever one, I don't know what it is, but yeah. So I don't know. And then I'm going to ask her if it's okay if we come visit her and the baby in the hospital. So I have to bring the kids. Hopefully it'll be okay because she lives in Spruce Grove and I don't take the kids all the way out there. My Jeep hasn't been running very good lately. It's been running rough and I'm not sure what's wrong with it. I had to put more coolant in before we went for our trip to my reunion and it's held the coolant so it doesn't have a hole in it. And I don't know why my vehicle maintenance guy, like my mechanic guy, because he's Chad's family, I was like, why is he not filling that? I thought that he always topped up the fluids every time, but it was empty. So it was weird. It was like it had a hole in it. So I filled it up. But now the thing is, it's full of summer. So I'm going to have to make sure I put new stuff in for winter. So yeah, I don't know. It's been running rough lately. Yesterday was okay, but it was cool out yesterday. So I don't know. Okay. So last thing is master task list to check just to kind of see what I could get done this week. Like I said, it's going to be a slower week, except I'm looking at the calendar. It's going to be a slower week. Monday is already kind of a write-off because we're not going to be, unless I can get, if I get all of this stuff done on the Sunday while we're there, which I will because I'll take my computer. So all of the reviews will be done, analytics, all that stuff is going to be done then, my budget close. Monday is journaling. So if I can do that day. Tuesday is master plan and my blog. Wednesday would normally be sticker design. So if I can do freebies that day, that would be great. I don't know how my mom, I'm going to figure that out. Budget, and then my son's doctor appointment, but it's early in the morning. It kind of messes up my entire morning though. It really does. So if I leave my kids sleeping, but then they have to get up early again Friday, you know what I mean? So my mom's going to be here with my youngest two. And then what I'm going to do is have my son's lunch packed and ready to go, take him to his appointment, and then take him to school right after. So I'm going to have to wake him up super early because I have to leave here at 8 o'clock to get to the doctor. And I usually wake him up at 7:30. And that might be enough time. So he just get up and eat something quick and then we take off. That might be okay as long as I get up early. But I get up early every day at 5 anyway, so it doesn't matter. So that might work. And then, of course, Beetlejuice and then groceries. and then leaving for Vancouver. So actually, I'm oh, I don't have anything going on this week. But it's going to be a pretty busy week. I didn't even really realize in any appointment days, when I have appointments, I always underestimate how long it takes me to do something. I always do. And appointments and leaving the house is such a distraction to my work. I don't get anything done when I have errands and going out stuff. So I'm going to have to analyze this. The first two things I'll have done The reviews I'll have done. October goals. Budget. I might be able to do the budget. Yard maintenance I do every week anyway. Yeah. Desk drawers is going to be a big project because there's a lot of drawers to go through. And then for business, I'll have all of those first things done anyway. I might be able to do my content. So like my budget and content is pretty easy. That won't take that long. And as long as I get the freebies done, I think that might be okay. I have to think about doing my Franklin binder video. Yeah, I don't want to push myself too hard this upcoming week because honestly, it's going to be busy. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go into fast forward mode. I'm going to go ahead and do my rolls and big rocks and plan the week, transfer my tasks over, do my new master tasks for the week, and then jump into my business because I realize it's 6:41 and I want to get a head start, get it going. And yeah, I will be transferring most of this stuff over, I guess. I'll be doing the upstairs bathroom today though, so I'm not going to transfer that over. I think I already crossed off everything I could. Okay. And I will, of course, leave this open on my desk beside me so I can see what I'm doing and what's going on. And I always schedule my appointments first, so these will go first. And I also do my meal plan. Oh, and I also need this. I have only one left in there, so I'm gonna have to put some more in there for next time. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this first. I'm gonna highlight with my new highlighter. Not my new one. This is called beige, I think. Yeah, beige for my mile liner. I'm gonna go into the September 2nd to the 8th. Okay, and we'll chat about everything when we're done. Okay, guys, so we are all done. I have to quickly chat here because it's 7:32. I need to go wake up my kids because I have to make my son's lunch and school starts a little earlier today. And I got to figure out where we're going. So, a quick chat through here. With work, next week is the more I look at my schedule, the more I realize it's going to be a crazy, like, circus. It's exactly what it's going to be. So, I mean, a lot of traveling, a lot of appointments. We're coming home from Red Deer on Monday. So I'm basically home on Tuesday. Tuesday is the only day. Tuesday, and Friday are the only days I'll be home, basically. So Monday we're traveling. So I'm going to try to get, if my husband can drive, I'm going to try to get some of my reading done. I'll journal when I get home and then do these two things when I get home. Tuesday, I've got to write my blog, catch up on reading if I don't finish, and watch Jane's agenda and write down some ideas from those readings. Wednesday is my mom's appointment, and if I get time, do my freebie design. Thursday's my plan with me, also my son's appointment. Friday is potentially going out. I don't know if this is that movie date, so I don't know. I don't know if we'll actually go to the movie that day or what. Saturday is grocery shopping, and then Sunday, Vancouver. So I wrote down some things I wanted to follow up with. I did realize I never even wrote out my monthly tasks for September yet. Thank goodness it's not September yet, but we're getting there. So I'm going to have to do that. I also need to use my dailies. So I don't think I put them in here. I put them in a different planner, and I don't know why. Or did I? What did I do? So I'm hesitant to put them in here yet because I'm hoping that my anniversary box will be here soon. So not my anniversary box. I'm getting confused. So September was the anniversary box for the sub box, but I'm talking about the anniversary event order that I placed. So that's coming. I just don't know exactly when. Last time I checked, it was still in Phoenix, in Arizona. So I've got some things to think about, so I'm going to order fall charms. I've kind of canceled my plans for November for my planner theme setup. Christmas is always just Christmas because I love decorating with Christmas stuff. And yeah, I'm going to do fall because I'm going to use a Cocoa Daisy set. I'm so excited because yes, I've joined the Cocoa Daisy train. But when that comes, I will let you guys know. That's supposed to be it's supposed to start shipping out the first week of September. So I'm excited for that. September 1st is the Cocoa Daisy release of the new box. So that'll be November box. So I've got to write out my monthly tasks, do my content plan, follow up on 2 emails I've been waiting to do, weekly reflection, use September daily, so a reminder to put them in my planner if I don't have my other stuff yet, because ideally I'd like to switch over my planner before I start putting the dailies in here, but I can put the dailies in one by one, right? Anniversary order and change work planner, and then all of these things. So I highlighted these things only because this is not my personal planner, but I had to put them in here because those are going to take up big chunks of my time, like the traveling, going to appointments. So I wanted to make sure that it's in here. So I'm mindful, like when I'm checking things and I'm transferring this to my daily and my Franklin, that I'm like, okay, I'm not going to have a lot of time today because I've got this to do. So that's why. Just an extra reminder because, that's why we write things down because we have a tendency to forget. Okay. So, and then hopefully I'll have my Sunday planner routine nailed down, and then I'm going to start that on the 8th. Hopefully I'll have this week to do that. I'll just put that here, Sunday routine. I don't know what that looks like yet. Okay, so that is my work planner. And then this planner, which I'm absolutely loving. I love how this decoration looks. It looks so neutral. So for all those neutral people out there that you love neutrals, it's like brown and black. People say brown and black just don't go. I think they can. This looks really cool. I like it. It says brown, gold, bronze. black, looks kind of cool. So everything that's on my compass card is on here as well because I get a thrill from checking it off. I love that. It might seem like extra work, but the more places it's at, the more likely I'm going to get that done because I'm going to remember like, hey, I got to get this done. So that's why. This is my weekly. I check my weekly every night when I'm making my new plan for the next day, like when I'm making these plans. I come here and I'm like, okay, what do I have on this day? And sometimes I'll go through this list and be like, okay, what can I do to move my needle forward to get the things done? But this reminds me every day. I'm like, okay, and then I transfer this to each day. And then I come back here and cross it off. And then the more things I see crossed off, the better I feel. And I'm like, okay, yes, I've got this. I've got these things to do. I'm excited about it and let's get going. So that's why. And this is like my master task list, and these are the most important things. So there are some things on here that aren't on the compass card. Okay, so Monday, I wrote down all of the things I need to remember to take care of. I do have the appointments on there as well. And then, of course, Vancouver itinerary, so I'll write that in after. Yeah, it's going to be a busy week. So, I mean, that's not bad. It's not a bad thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new or have not yet subscribed, I would love if you would do that because it would help me out so much in the long run. It really does. It helps any YouTuber who's trying to grow their channel, and everybody, to be honest, is still trying to grow their channel. Doesn't matter if you have like 40 subscribers or 500,000 subscribers. Everyone's still trying to grow. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and also click the bell button to be notified when I upload new content. And I will see you guys next week. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a great week, guys. Bye.